Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be going over just the updates since my avatar's gone green. So I completed it within the last 24 hours. As you can see, I've not got my 24 hours reset yet, so it's still going on, but these are still open. So whenever you complete a dark dimension, doesn't matter which one, within 24 hours you cannot view or go over it or anything. So say for example I want to go to dark dimension 3 and I can press go. I can see here this is what it's going to be. If I go to my dark dimension 4, I don't have that option at the moment. In 2 hours 41 it will reset. So the difference will be this time when I do dark dimension 4 timed run. So remember, completion run is the first one. Now that I've completed every single dark dimension to date, it's only timed runs from now. Completion run and timed runs are different, and the following occurs. Okay, so in a completion run, there's no fastest one wins. Obviously, on the leaderboard, the fastest one does get to the top. So in this case, Dark Dimension 4 completion run was completed by this person first. When it came to timed run, this one can be knocked out the park at any time, depending on who's able to beat this current top leader. Okay, sorry, one second. Okay, so when it comes to completion run, so if I just click this person, I'm sure he doesn't play anymore. Yeah, it's been 126 days and an hour ago. Can you imagine how strong he would have been? Continuing, that's about a third of a year to a half. And yeah, that's still strong power. Even now, if you rejoin, he'd still be quite high up, level 80. So it's been a while. That's just interesting. Yeah, you can see the frustration in this person's name. Spend dollars is the MSF fix. So basically saying that you can only play with the money in that. Fair enough. That's how he felt. Okay. And the alliance, you can see that. All right. So when you go to timed run, you can see all of these people, and that's just how it works. So completion only occurs once. Timed is as many times as you want to complete it, and the faster you do it, the higher up you go. I did a video a while ago on Dark Dimension 1. So if I go to my leaderboard, kind of strange. It's a bit of an unusual one. This person completed it first. Let's have a look. As in, I don't recognize the name. 25 million, so it's one of the top players. You can see there it's a platinum player as well. So these ones are no longer in alliance, number 2 and 3. Just out of interest, want to see what they're about. Oh, it's been a long time, 2 years, almost 3 really. Yep. So that's just interesting. And again, almost 3 years as well. Anyway, you go to timed run. Slowish is the fastest one, ironically. Yeah, my rank has gone down. It was quite high up. It was like top 2,000. Sorry, it was 2,000 something. I haven't done a single run since. Time's the same, but more people have beat the speed I've done. So yeah, we can attempt that again. I'll try that some other time. So yeah, anyway, for now, yep, there's an ongoing war, campaigns. The Cersei campaign, which is called Darkness Comes, it will end in 1 day and an hour. So just going to try to just get what we can, because if I don't claim it, then it's that extra shard that I could have got and I've missed out on. If I go to orbs, okay, I'll do red stars in a bit, because there's a chance I can get Icarus ones. As you can see his face on the top. Let's just go for divine orbs and let's see what we get. Not the best. Okay, I'll do a special video for the gold orb. And yeah, okay, we'll start off with Milestone Two Orbs. That's fine, we'll do that. Nope, not good at all. So claim these. Let's just go through these. Okay, again, I need to emphasize, so the green bordered ones, as you can see on the top, augmented, it's only worth it when there's a green dot and it's for a character you like. For example, I click this. No, yes, no. So is it worth 90k in the game? For the current amount, I got 12 and I get 2 more. That's my currency. Do I want to go for it? At this point, no. This one here, 80k. Yes, I will go for that because all of these characters are good. Loki's no longer as good. Hela, I just do like how far I came in the game, so there's a bit of a investment in here that I do appreciate. Thanos, you can't go wrong, and Nebby anymore. Just great characters. Again, a lot of opinions because the longer the character's been in the game, the more likely people start to say, yeah, not as good as before, which is always going to be the case. I feel like there's some... Okay, I feel like there's always some sort of debuff going on with the older characters. And then with the newer ones, it's... with the newer characters, it's like they try to boost them up to make them like more attractive in that sense. Okay, anyway, I'm on the raid store and it's hit and miss. Normally you get good characters from time to time. With Shield Trooper, I don't need it, but I want to just complete it. So yeah, and don't forget, I've got 200. I can rank this up, but I need 300 after that, so 500 total to get this player to the 7 stars. Anyway, whilst we're here, if I go further down, you can see Advanced Alien Spores, and this is a useful item. Obviously, I don't need it, and plus there's no one I need it for. But Advanced Alien Spores are for Guardians of the Galaxy and symbiotes, but use them only for the symbiotes. That's just my opinion. So yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. Red Guardian, let's click that. Okay, Color Obsidian, I do need, but I'd also need her, so I'm just gonna go for X23. Okay, who we got now? Okay, so for the orbs, okay, just quickly get this to see what we can get. And these are items that go for the characters. So the yellow one's a controller, the yellow little triangle thing at the bottom. For the brawler one in the next one, it's for these kind of characters. It's based on the character's ISOs, and that's the protector one. So you get your protector type characters. These are the ones who normally taunt. You can kind of tell, just like looking at the first few, you can just say that they're taunters. So yeah, it's the same sort of patterns. Anyways, we're going to open up an Elite Star Orb. Now don't forget, if I go to the home supply, that's the same thing as this. So yeah, we'll just do it for now. But the only difference is, I got this one from Dark Dimension 4 for completing the completion run for the one I just got Dr. Doom on. And Elite 5-star Orb, it's guaranteed 5 stars or plus, as in up to 7, with red abilities. And when you see a red, this is what it okay, but you can see the statistics of, for 5 stars, guarantees any one of these ones that you can see on the screen. So it's practically everyone. Yeah, just it's everyone. Okay, 6 stars, the higher chance. I don't know, it's exactly the same. And then 7 stars, exactly the same. So most likely I'm going to get a 5-star. The small chance I can get a 6, and very slim chance to get a 7. Obviously, it's always best to get the highest. And if I don't get it, regardless, I get 150 total 75 times 2 for Elite 6-star credits. If it doesn't go in my favor, this goes up regardless, and it basically allows me to get more of this one, the 6 stars one. But let's just go for it. Elite 5-star Orb, let's do it. Oh god. Okay, fine, I'll got an upgrade. I'm not happy with that. Storm, not a character I really use, but whatever. It's a shame because it's only 1 star up as well. Like, I don't really use her. She's not really all that. Alright, so that's life. Okay, let's see if our luck does change. So if I've got supplies, got orbs, got red star orbs. This can only be opened 1 by 1. So it's the same thing, but just 1 by 1. When it's green, it just means it's rubbish. Simple as that. Yep. Okay, Icarus, I got 1. Not good. Okay, Domino, don't need. Apollo, don't need. Moon Knight, whatever that one's name is. Not even a popular character. Let's just go through them all. Not good so far. Come on, someone good. One. Okay, nothing. So, as crap as that was, I got an Elite 4 Star Orb, so I'm guaranteed 4+. Let's see what we get. Okay, fine. That's not too bad. 4-star Icarus. I got 1 earlier, you saw it a second ago. Now I got a 4-star, which is okay. It's not good, but it's okay. Just go through these. Okay, I need to take into account that my Mystic character, which is Doctor Doom, I want to collect some extra ones. So if I just go to roster, all the way to the bottom, if I just go straight to Doctor Doom, favorite that, because obviously I'm going to make him strong. As you can see on the top, he's a Mystic. He's got villain traits, global, tech, Mystic, and controller. The ways that I can maximize him is to maximize this, maximize that, maximize all the tiers, maximize the levels, maximize the stars, maximize the reds, and there is something else. Oh yeah, if you go to the home page, sorry, what's going on there? Just go there. Alliance donation, Stark Tech. Oh yeah, claim these. Stark Tech. Make sure all of these are maxed out, and don't forget there's some at the bottom. I've covered this once before, so yeah, they're all maxed out. So that's how it works. You get that by getting these Alliance credits, do your daily objectives, and you can do it through that. Alliance donations and other forms. That is the ways to get it. Okay. For now, okay, sorry, let me just go to the top. Doctor Doom is going to be a very strong character of mine. Just definitely. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to do one more type of orbs. I'm sure there was something else. Not gold orbs. Okay. Mega Orb. It guarantees any of these following. So always remember that how you go about it is press the I for information. There's left, center, and right pillar. When you go left pillar, it gives you one of these two, 50% chance. So it's like a two shards or 1, depending on your luck. So it's practically almost most characters. Same again on the right side pillar. The ones that you can see on the screen, they're intermediate okay characters. And when you go to the center pillar, that's the one. So you go to your common shard, 85%. It's 50. The next one up, 100. The next two up, 100 again. Okay, and 100, yeah. But if I go to the highest one, medium scanning, that's the one I want, to be honest. But even if I got 100, it won't be enough for Dark Ox one. Personally, I'm not going to go for it now. I don't feel like a good one's going to come out, so I'm going to leave it at that for now. Yep. Okay. Now, going to a roster, I'll do Doctor Doom, but I'm going to go a little bit different about it. So we're going to see the level up happen, and how I'm going to go different is I'm not going to do the ISOs just yet. I will keep that back. I'm going to try to figure out what his best ISO 8 will be, but there's other ways to look at it. So if you go to Arena, if you press go, okay, small chance someone might have a Doctor Doom. This is one way to go about it. This one's got a Striker. That's what I would have thought, because he seems like a strong character. Strikers make him more attack based. So in my opinion, it counts. All makes sense. If I scan a few. Okay, Okay, it's probably the same guy again. Because they just circulate. Yeah, okay. I'm just seeing strikers at the moment, and it's just probably the same one. So yeah, it would be striker in my opinion. But that's now. I'm not going to do it until I'm guaranteeing it. So if I just do this, and actually, sorry, I need to go to milestones. Make sure I'm not overspending. I've only spent $500,000, just over $500,000. And remember that I think I've mentioned quite a lot of times now. That's the one where you should go up to milestone 15, sorry. So that's 2.375 million. Just out of interest, if I was to go to Doom, press train, if I was to go from level 1 to 85, I'd require 10. I can get it because I got the gold orbs. But if I was just to go to just level 50, okay, surprised it'll be more than that. So that's $500,000. Hang on, before I do that, it might change if I had more training modules for orange. Okay. Let me just see when the next challenge for the training modules coming in. So today is a Thursday. Okay, you know what? I might be sensible by leaving that, and I'll use this as a theory to see if it makes a difference. So bear this in mind. I'll do it in probably tomorrow's update. If I was to go to training modules, go to the orange one, I got literally 0. So if I was to do Doctor Doom, train from 1 to level 50, just for an example, it will cost 588,130. So that number I'm going to keep in mind. Tomorrow, when I try with the orange one, it actually might cost less, and I'm going to try to test that out. And I might be wrong, but if I was to take some of these off by holding them, I should just do it this way around. If I was just to hold a green one only, just the green one, up to level 15, this is an example. 12,600. One second, just take a few off. Can you see this blue bar? That's how it determines it. It's not really something too useful to learn, but it's just something. 11,025 for level 15. If I was to do it the automatic way to level 15, yeah, using different higher level training modules costs the tiniest bit less, but obviously over a bigger amount you'll see the difference. So for now, I'm gonna have to leave it because I'm gonna get some orange training orbs tomorrow. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna leave Dr. Doom for now. In that case, who can we go for? Captain America Sam. He's going to be useful, in my opinion, for Dark Dimension 5, the Dormammu one, for things I've come across. So just keep that in mind. He's worth leveling up. But again, new characters come and go, so it might not be all that soon. Just as we wrap this video up, yep, we got an alliance war going on. Actually, you know what? Let's start with real-time arena. At the moment in the objectives, I've got 1 day, 1 hour for the weekly score points, but I've done all the daily ones, as you can see here. If I just do one, I'll just do an attack just for now. So all these ones, I'm just doing it for fun. They're all healers. These are all maxed out. These are all high tiers. They're all strong characters, but these are my strongest healers. I just wanted to do it just for fun. Oh god, I just realised. Anti-Venom is a striker. That's fine. He does heal quite a bit. Let's just see how we do. So that's my team. Okay. Yep, I already got a tactic in my head. I've fought a load of battles. Okay, so I'm going to go as the main character as Ultron. He's going to summon quite a few extra characters, so I don't want that hassle. Okay, about to start with Minerva, but let's see if we can heal it. The rest of the team heal all the weakest characters. That's fine. It's good for me. But if I was to make Ultron, that's not good for me. If I was to make Ultron the target, because I don't want him to spawn his minions as many as possible and reduce the amount, but I will clone Wolverine. Here's why. When I go to Wolverine, I can do the middle attack, which is called Slice and Dice, and I can just do a lot of bleeds on everyone, and there's a chance that it goes back on characters again. Ultron's bleeding a lot now. Okay, do attack here. Yeah, don't need to focus on Thor now, he's going to bleed and go. Not 100%, but just very likely. Okay, the good thing about my team is I've got a lot of positive greens to heal. This big attack from Doc Ock, a superior villain, and just smash everyone and slow them down. Get rid of lots of positives, not all of them, but a handful. It's good. And heal again. In my opinion, I think players who do unconventional teams, like myself, I think that's what makes the game more fun. Because it's like Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Captain Marvel, Ultron, and who do we have just a second ago? I can check actually, just go top view teams. And we had Thor. I think players who do a mishmash of teams makes the game fun, because it's not like as if, oh, it's Infinity Watch, that's the hot trend, let's attack with that. It kind of just ruins the game in my opinion. It's Marvel, there's so many characters and you can combine and make a mix of everything. It doesn't have to be Brotherhood, then X-Men or Symbiotes and then Black Order, just mix it up. I think that's what makes the game fun, but it used to be like that at the very, very beginning, but I think that's just gone nowadays. Like, believe it or not, defenders were really strong at one point. Like, it was insane to fight them. To fight defenders, you're just basically going for a big battle, and Iron Fist would just get you in one attack and you're done. And you think, where the hell's that gone? The game's evolved quite a lot since, so yeah. Okay, I had the advantage, I had a healer, so that was just a bit of a funny game. Not saying that I'd win with all of them all the time, it's just doing it for fun. Okay, got a victory. Let's see what we get. I can now claim this because it was worth 10 times 5, so 50. So we press claim on that. I can claim more rewards. So yeah, I got these two. I got some more training modules, which is good for me. If I go back to objectives, it's all done. So I'm all cool now for real-time arena. Yeah, we'll go Alliance War. We'll just give some updates. Let's see what teams we can fight. Whew. So Silver Daggers is the opponent. Flight Deck 1, it's the target. So yeah, Shield Officers, you can see why, it's just straightforward. Flight Deck 2. Okay, the second room was Shield Officers. The first one is... it's an okay room, it's decent. Obviously it's way stronger than Shield Officers. So Shield Officers again. They're not got a full alliance. Snowman. Okay, this one's not too hard, but because this person looks like they've done a few good teams, or decent teams, there might be some extra ones between rooms 5 to 10. So be careful. Obviously you want to go for the weaker rooms to get overall higher points. You can go for the higher attack based characters so you can get more points individually for war MVPs. Oh, it's unfortunate I can't really get to show a good counter for something that I believe would be worth an attack. Yeah, okay, I'll just leave it at that for now then. Yeah, sometimes you get a chance where you win alliances because they just haven't got a good defense set up. If they have, it's worth the challenge. And the last thing for now, that's why it's worth, in my opinion. Oh, sorry, actually, I got one more thing. That's why it's worth, in my opinion, to invest in one team at a time. If I was to go back to Blitz for a second, go to change team, and you see here, go to the top. Like, ignore the first team, that's something else. The second team's mutants based symbiotes. In my opinion, that's a fairly strong team. And when it comes to the X-Men, I've got an okay team there. Obviously, there's lots of room for improvement. Wakandan teams and everything. You'd want to have a decent team for every single one. You don't want to just have one or two great characters and then the rest suffering. Obviously, this is not a good example, but that is a team I've maxed out on 7 stars. I can make them better, but they're just not worth it. I did think about doing a little mini series for each team, and I'll go through each character individually, everything you need to know. So for example, I'll go over Wakandans one time and do another video just separate for Guardians. Same again for X-Men and so on. Then I'll go through each of their ISOs. I'll go over how to get their 7 stars and whatnot, and if there's legendaries, what's involved and whatnot. So it'll be good to help you guys. Then last thing for now, the issue with completing yesterday's Dark Dimension 4 is I got a bunch of items, which sounds great. Now, unless I knew or I selected it like I did for just one in yesterday's video, I only know that there's one character off the top of my head where I can select them, Mr. Sinister in this case, go to a particular item, I know it's this one, press equip where there's no money involved and it's not used for someone else. This, if I click the top part, I won't know if it's for someone else. Obviously another character does come up, so if I go for this one, it'll show other characters per item. Now with this one, because I do remember Mr. Sinister being the character where this one was given for, which is called Superior Nanofilament Suit, I can press equip safely knowing it's just for him, a character that I do like too. He's now become stronger. Now here's the issue, I don't know if I got this, and I don't know if there's other characters out there that I have to go through to find out that, oh, is it going to cost them? Was it free? Was it a good addition to them? So I'm going to have to kind of dig deep in a little bit, go through each character, find out who actually gets the upgrades. Like this one says equip, so I know it wasn't one. There wasn't one for Thanos because this was here before. So that's a little bit annoying, but the good thing is at least I get to choose the characters that I want to do it for. So Carnage, not in this case, and Venom. I'm just hoping that it's around these items because that's what it tends to be. If I go to Anti-Venom, I can press equip all. So it probably is worth it. But like if I go, for example, for this, there's all these characters that I could use it for, and I'm thinking, should I use it for them and whatnot? So it's a little bit annoying. But if I go back to Dark Dimension, all the way to Dark Dimension 4, scroll down on the picture one. Oh, sorry, not the picture one. Press I with this text, and then go through these. Some of these would apply. If I was to press this one, for example, I know it's for these kind of characters. So I'm just trying to think if, on the top of my head, if I can remember a few of these. Oh, did I have that for this character? Okay, that's fine. I'll apply it to that one. So can you see here? These kind of cool looking ones. That's what it's for. That's the character and so on. So yeah, it would have been better if they gave more, if it was more clear who it would have applied for, but that's how it goes. But yeah, just keep pushing, keep getting your characters up, and try to just max out your Cersei campaign Darkness comes. And finally, I'll end on a good note. Cersei, rank her up. Oh yeah. And that's how we do it. Over and out.